What's up, guys? It's me, Brandon. I am back with another video in one day. Honestly, I have been really debating on this video. This is one of the reasons why I wanted to make a YouTube channel, was because of this video, if I'm being completely honest. And so, I'm going to talk about this subject in the best way that I possibly can. Another thing that gave me an idea for this video, I want to do a shout out to my English professor, Jennifer Martin. She teaches at my college. I'm not going to say where, but I want to say that she is an amazing English 101 teacher. I honestly love the class. I love the engagement of conversations that me and her have about writing and about situations. We had to do a process essay. And the process essay, what it was about, in my case, I talked about escaping a toxic relationship. For those who are new to my life, I'm going to explain it to you guys. For those who know my life and know my story, I apologize for the story all over again, for retelling it to you. You guys want to skip until I'm done talking about the story part of it, you guys can. But for everyone new, I have been in 2 toxic relationships my whole entire life. And with those 2 toxic relationships, I'm not going to put their names out. The one cheated on me with my best friend. And I still decided to be with her. She was controlling, manipulative, made all of my decisions for me, wouldn't let me be myself or opinionated. Wouldn't let me hang out with my friends, wouldn't let me hang out with my family. My whole life had to be self-centered on her. And I felt suffocated the whole time I was with her. We fought on a regular basis, and it was just, honestly, it was hell. She made false allegations against me, and then admitted that she lied about them through text, and I had to post it on my social media because everyone was believing her until, of course, that post. And she's tried it twice since then to make that same allegation. And again, every time she makes it, she eventually admits that she's lied about it. That really took a toll on my life, mentally and emotionally. But yeah, so my second toxic relationship, she lied about her age, said she wanted to push my mom down a flight of stairs, said she wanted to post my sisters down a flight of stairs. She told my younger sister that I said that she died, and I never said that. Kind of pissed me off, but anyway, I'm not going to get into all those stories. What I really want to get into with this video is that I want you guys to know that you're not alone. You're dealing with a toxic relationship. You know, you feel suffocated. You feel like you have no one to talk to, no one to lean on, no one to trust. And I want you guys to know that you're not stuck there. I know it's hard. You feel like you have no choice. Or they pull that I'm going to kill myself or cut myself card. You guys feel permanently stuck in these relationships, and you don't have to be. Honestly, like, it can really, really mess somebody up. Like, honestly, I get what it's like. And I just want you guys to know that, like I said, you're not stuck there, you know? You can get out of that relationship. You can find a way to escape. It doesn't have to be where you're stuck at a permanent low. One day you guys are going to wake up and realize, and thank God that you got out of that situation. Um, like, I don't know. Like, knowing what it's like, you feel more attached to the situation. And there's just so much I could say about it. I'm not trying to make this a 30-40 minute long video. I'm trying to keep this video under a half hour. I'm going to try. Remember that. Under a half hour. So, really, what I'm going to talk about now is the signs, ways you can get out of it, things like that. First off, the signs. It can be, but it's not exclusive to controlling. Does your partner let you be with your family and friends? Or do they keep you isolated in the house, not let you work, things like that? Don't let you have social media, things like that, and they're just so strict and controlling. That's one sign of a toxic relationship. Two, arguing. And I'm not just talking about a little bicker fight or disagreement. I'm talking about constant fighting and like arguing 24/7. I'm talking about objects being thrown, him physically or she physically assaulting you or emotionally and verbally assaulting you. You know, just anything with that nature. Another sign is if, you know, that person just obviously, like, if he hits you, I'm sorry, if he's physically abusive, like I said, you know, second thing, it's a toxic relationship right off the bat. Fourth way to tell if it's a toxic relationship is if they cheat. If your partner cheats and you stay with them, it's toxic. It's different if they cheat one time and then it's never an issue ever again in a relationship. But if that person constantly cheats and cheats and cheats and cheats and cheats, it's going to emotionally and mentally wear you down. Where it could affect your sleeping, your eating, your social life, you know. And there's just so, I could tell you so many ways of how a relationship can be toxic. And the signs. Like, honestly, like, guys, you don't understand how many people get sick from being stressed out over a toxic relationship. You don't understand how many times a toxic relationship can, you know, end up in very bad. I've read articles. If you guys want to know, comment below. I'll tell you guys the articles that I read about this, and I'll find even more to show you guys. Articles show that people have been killed, people have killed themselves, people went missing, all over a toxic relationship. Like, this is a serious topic, guys. And it's something I felt like deserves awareness. I know I'm doing my awareness video early, but, you know, I don't know. Sorry. But anyways, the next part of the video, I really want to focus on methods and ways of getting out of this toxic relationship. One way, which is what I did for both of my relationships that were toxic, I went out there and engaged. I downloaded apps they didn't know I had. You know, I downloaded not so much dating apps, but like apps like Yubo, apps like Friended, and there's one app, I can't remember the name of it, but it's where I met my friend Courtney. Where it's like a PayPal, PayPal, okay, a pen pal, where you just send anonymous letters until you want to make yourself known. And between those three apps, I was talking to so many people. Not to sound like I'm like a player or anything like that. It's like just people as friends. Getting out there and discovering that there's more than what the bubble that I'm in really helped. And honestly, like, I don't know, it helped. I met one friend, I'm not going to say her actual name, for the sake of the video, and for the privacy and things like that, because people, I'll explain that later. But I talked to her and I told her the situation with my ex. For the sake of the video, I'm going to be talking about my second ex. And like I said, for the sake of the video, her name's going to be Marissa. That's not her actual name. Those who know me knows the situation in the story. I told my friend everything that Marissa did, and she was like, what the, like, come on, like, what the heck? Like, wake up, Brandon, like, wake up. This is toxic. And she gave me, like, a virtual slap in the face, waking me up, see the bigger picture. She said, you don't deserve this. And with her help and other friends' helps, I was able to get away from Marissa. They helped me getting out there, talking to other people, even talking to someone now who I think this person is amazing, and I love talking to this person. Like, these people helped me get out of a toxic relationship that I was in for 9 months. Like, I know it's not a long relationship, but it was toxic. Excuse me. And, like, some of the things that helped, like I said, was just, the positivity. Knowing I wasn't alone. Knowing there was more than just that person that I was in a relationship with. They helped me come up with a plan of slowly pulling away. Disengage from the relationship. Don't reply as fast. Don't talk as much. Don't, hold back from all the things that you used to do. Slowly and slowly and slowly. And you'll pull away to where you could just leave. So it's mentally better for you. They said that, because I didn't tell them, like, a lot of the things that happened, I did keep to myself because it was personal information. I didn't want my business out there. But they said, if it's like this, and it's where, like, they're harming you, they're threatening to do wrong to you or somebody that you care about, come up with a plan to slowly leave. Tell a friend, tell a family, tell the police, like, look, I'm leaving, this is what's going on. Of course, for me, that wasn't the case. I didn't need to notify anyone except, I didn't need to notify anyone that was leaving because of the situation the relationship was. But for you out there, for those watching who really need help escaping a toxic relationship, if you feel like physically you can't leave because of how abusive they are to you physically, and then you feel like they were threatening you, notify a friend and a family member, and notify the police. Look, I'm trying to get out of this situation. Do it when your partner's not home, not when they go out to, like, the store, because that you don't have a set time zone. But when you know they're going to be at work, that's your window right there. It gets complicated when you have kids. I didn't have to deal with the kids part because, but so I can't really say for myself, for you guys, what to do if there are kids involved. But if it's just like a teenager, young adult relationship that's abusive, just up and leave. When they're at work, at school, whatever, and you're home, pack your small bag and just take what you need and leave. Notify a friend and a family member. First off, one friend, multiple friends, multiple family members, whatever. Notify the police and leave. So that way, if he comes home or she comes home and knows that you leave and something happens and it escalates, they know beforehand, like, look, this is something serious, this is something we need to be aware of. And honestly, guys, once you get out of that relationship, you guys are going to feel like everything is so much better for you. It's life-changing to get out of that toxic relationship, to be with friends and family that care about you, and to be around that positivity and getting away from that negative anchor in your life. it makes everything better, and it makes your life better. Um, Honestly, I gotta say, since I got out of my toxic relationship, both of them, I was a changed person. I trusted less, put myself out there less. I'm not saying to do that. I'm just saying what could happen and could be a side effect because of how bad it is for you to trust. But the one thing I gotta tell you guys to remember is that not everyone is going to be your ex. Not everyone is going to be controlling, manipulative, lying, deceiving, physically abusive. Not everyone's going to be he or her. And you can honestly get through this. You can move past it. You can go on with your life and be okay. Uh, since I got out of my relationship, like I said, I feel so much better. My friends have been there. My family's been there. Once I explained to them the situation and what happened, they have been there for me, and it's made everything better. Guys, you're not stuck. You can do this. You can keep pushing. You can keep moving forward. You're not stuck there. All you have to do is believe in yourself. Stay positive. Keep an open mind. And you can do it. Just don't stop and waller in that depression, that anxiety, the sense of something being overwhelming. Don't just stay in that position. Find something. Find something. Like for me, writing, music, this channel, things like that already brings up my mood. Makes me feel better. Like, you guys, once you get away from anything that's toxic and you can branch out and be yourself, you start to enjoy life. You get to see the things that you should have seen from the very beginning with your eyes wide open, and it will be beautiful, guys. Like, you have no clue how beautiful life can be. I'm a freshman in college. I have a good group of friends. It's nothing but positive support. It's good role models. I have an amazing family. And I can honestly say that, it's amazing to just be in that sense of belonging, that everything's going to be okay. It's beautiful. And honestly, I don't know. I knew this was going to be an emotional-ish video because I wasn't sure how far into my feelings I was going to get. But guys, you have no clue. I know I'm saying the same thing over because I mean it. I want to make this known. I want this to be slapped as a label on everything. It gets better. Stay strong. Even this shall pass. Guys, you have no clue. You have no clue how much better life could get if we just had good people around us. And it's okay. For those who can't have the family there in your life to be that positivity, kick your family to the side. If they're what toxic for you, and it's what's holding you back, escape it. Once you become legal age, at the age of 16 in most states, you can emancipate yourself. If you're over the age of 18, just save money up. Leave. Once you get away from that and you start making friends that are good for you, you start doing for yourself, be able to drive, do all those things, you will finally see how much better life can be. And I know I don't have room to talk because I don't have my license yet. But you'd be surprised. Like I keep saying, you'd be surprised how beautiful life could be if we all just kept going forward, not letting anything hold us back. And I know I am completely completely being a hypocrite with this video. Because I even get stuck at those lows. I get stuck at those spots. But I'm getting better with it. I'm trying my best to focus on the positivity on my new friends that I met on Ubone on Snapchat, from just a quick ad, like from my family that I've decided to keep into my life, like the positivity from them, the support from them that I'm getting for this channel, for my degree in biochemistry, everything. Guys, it's amazing. Like, my life is so much better. My depression is getting better. My anxiety is getting better. I'm not always stuck at a low. Don't get me wrong. I have my moments though where I get in that spot. I'm there for a few minutes, few hours, maybe a day tops. But the next day I am back at it. I'm bounced back and I'm collected and I hit everything straightforward. So all I gotta say is, guys, if you're in a toxic relationship, don't forfeit. Don't concede. Don't wave the white flag. Bounce up. Realize that you deserve better. Realize your self-worth and get out of that relationship. But just know somebody cares about you. Every single viewer, every single subscriber that I get to this channel, I care about you guys. I love you all. Be safe and be strong. Somebody is there for you guys.